All right, and we're back here. Ed Atkins has my broadcast partner. He's making his way up the bleachers here so he can get his headset going. We're ready for tip-off, so y'all get ready. The next voice you'll hear is the voice of the Red Devils, Mr. Shane Martin.
A lot of technical difficulties right there, but we're ready to go. And the tip is controlled by the Mustangs. This is Petlack with it, off to Bryant. Now Burton has it, kicks it back to Bryant. Bryant trying to penetrate, but she's being cut off. Now they get it in the corner, now back up top to Petlack. And it's going to go out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Red Devils.
And that's pretty good right there, Shane. I was talking in the pregame as you were doing whatever you were doing down there. Told him we need to keep Bryant out of the paint.
Yeah.
That's what she wants to do, and that possession was really good by the Lady Devils.
Tell you, we saw, game one. There's a three right off the bat, and it's Josie Taylor with it. So Red Devils take it the first points of the game. Yeah, I tell you, we remember that Little Rock battle. It was all Bryant. Here's a steal by Katie. Oh, she lost her balance on the sideline there as she knocked it out in front of her, and she couldn't quite catch up to it.
Well, it looked to me, Shane, like she got tripped. They might have got away with the trip.
So it goes back to the Mustangs, and here's a drive, and Burton has it. Burton kicks it out. Bryant is going to, and we're going to have the charge. So Lexi Gooden picks up
another pair of socks.
Looks like she gets one nearly every game.
Well, I saw her picture yesterday. Coach Mack put it on there with a pair of socks. She's going to be cheesing again with another pair.
So that foul is on Bryant, and that's huge right there, T. Get her early. Because this offense revolves around Riley Bryant, so the Red Devils know who they got to shut down. Here's Gooden up top with it to Cunningham. Katie Keister has it on the wing. Three is good. Katie Keister with the three.
Well, Shane, we kept a couple of those in the holster from Tuesday night.
Boy, we were flying. I mean, they were coming out gunslinging Tuesday night. We still have some bullets left. And there's a good hustle by Corey, and it's going to cause a jump ball as Jaden Smith lost it underneath. And it's going to go to the Red Devils. 6-0 here in the first couple of minutes. Here's Katie with it. Jumper, free throw line, in and out, no good. Lexi flying in for the offensive board, pulls it down. Oh, and then there's the turnover right there, and here comes Petlack with it. Petlack in the corner now to Dodd. Man, they get it up top to Bryant. And there's a flash and a steal by Lexi Gooden. Lexi goes coast to coast. Shot is good. Lexi Gooden with the bucket. Coach Qualabong wants a timeout. Red Devils are up 8-0. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Bryant down the floor with it now as we resume play here. Bryant, three-pointer at the top is short, no good. Corey Keister with the board. Corey, little trouble, gets it off to her sister. Here goes Katie with it, off and running. Katie, Josie's got the wide open three, and it is a little bit short, and Bryant comes out with it. Bryant down the floor, kicks it off. Dodge, jumper's good. I think Bryant does everything, T. Rebounds, dribbles, leads the fast break.
Throws it into herself.
Yeah. Lexi Gooden with it up top. Kicks it off to Corey. And Corey's going to get called for a travel right there. So that's going to bring it back to the Mustangs. 4:20 left here in the first quarter, and it is 8-2 Red Devils. There's a drive. Bryant with that left hand. Oh, and the follow-up was no good, and Corey Keister comes out with it, but Smith takes it away from her, and Corey steals it back. Corey's got a breakaway, and the layup is good. I was talking with Corey before the game. We was talking about that left-handed one that she missed in that last game, and she said it's so awkward.
Yeah, that one right there looked like a lot of awkward shot right there, Shane. I don't really know what was going on.
Hey, it went in, though. Here's Burton with it, and we're going to have a foul on
Lexi.
Lexi.
Her first, surprisingly. She's played almost 5 minutes, and she's only picked up one foul. Very shocking.
It's an improvement.
I mean, but Jordan Crawford has replaced Josie Taylor, Shane.
All right.
Let's see if she can shoot it like she was shooting it Tuesday.
I agree. She hits here's a three at the top, and Corey's going to get called for the foul right there. And that's going to put Smith on the line for three, should be. (10-2). And Smith's first one is short.
There's never a good foul, but it's definitely not a good foul to foul a three-point shooter.
And there's miss on the second one.
Unless they miss all three, then it was a great foul.
And the third one is she got 1 out of 3. Here's Katie with it now, coming across the timeline. Goes over to her right, now hits it back to Abby. Abby kicks it in the corner, and they're going to call Abby with a travel right there. T, it is, we got 3:08 left here in the first quarter, and Abby's been really quiet.
That's right.
Here's Riley. Bryant flips it out. Nobody was there but Katie, and Katie's off and running. Katie, little head fake, drives in. Shot's no good, but she draws the foul. Katie looked at Jordan and was like, I'm thinking about dishing, but.
Well, Jordan didn't have a good angle.
Yeah.
That foul was on Smith, her first. Team second. That will send Katie to the line for 2.
Katie's first is good. Yeah, Jordan kept heading like straight down the lane instead of widening out.
By the way, I think I told him, I didn't say this on the air, but I'm going to say it today. My favorite of the Keister combo is definitely Corey. The shooter.
The shooter. Here's a lob inside, and Lexi knocks it out, but Bryant recovers it, and there's the second charge. Bryant picked up her second charge right there. And was that number 10 that took it for us?
That was number 10.
She's going to have a collection tonight.
I may ask her whenever the game's over if I can borrow a pair of socks. See if I can get rid of some of the holy socks I got.
Coach Quattlebaum's kind of upset right now.
Well, the bench is looking kind of slim over there, Shane.
It is. Here's Katie, flips it back. Cunningham's going to try to get in the books. No good on the three. And Lexi just picked up her second. So Josie Taylor will come back in.
We couldn't quite play a full 6 minutes without her picking up the second.
Got close, though.
We were very close. That's an improvement.
It is. Oh, Riley stretched that foot, but no walk. And there's a nice little bounce pass inside, and that layup is good by Burton. It's a 12-5 ball game. Red Devils, Raina Wilcutt's checked into the game now. They get it up top to Josie Taylor. Josie, and their pass was stolen by Burton. Burton gets it to Bryant. Now they kick it out. They get it back inside. Burton's shot no good, but it's offensive rebound by Petlack, and Bryant lets that thing fly from Russellville, and no good, and Katie comes out with it. Katie quickly in the corner. She's got Jordan wide open three-pointer. Oh, no good. And here comes Bryant. Bryant. And Katie's going to get called for a little reach right there.
That's going to be Katie's first. Team fourth.
So a minute 12 left here in the first, and it is 12-5 Red Devils. Here's the inbounds. Bryant up top gets it over to Petlag. Petlag now to Smith. Smith drives baseline, and Katie comes out with it. She threw it right to Katie. Katie's coming down the floor. Hands it off to her sister, Corey, and the three is no good. Oh, I was ready to say it. But here we are under a minute now, and it's Bryant with it up top. Smith. Bryant has it now on the wing. And here's Petlag with it. Now they get it to Bryant. She's got a wide open three from the wing, and it's in and out, no good. And Cunningham comes away with it. Cunningham gets it to Katie. Katie's got 15 seconds left, comes across the timeline. Shot clock is off. Oh, Katie got between two and took it to the rack.
And that was a great move right there, a little double crossover, Shane.
14-5, 1 second left, and that's going to bring it into the first quarter. Red Devils lead 14-5. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. We'll be back in 30 seconds. She'll get one more. 5:01 left. 14-7. A very lackadaisical quarter here, if I can say, T. Neither team's not doing anything offensively. Abby gets the second one to fall, and it's 15-7 now. Here's Bryant with the three, and it's good. You knew she was going to get one to fall because she's a shooter, and shooters keep on shooting.
That's right.
She would be in your classification. I mean, if we had like ESPN had shooters in the conference. There's Abby Grace with a nice spin move inside. She would be on T's all shooter team.
Maybe.
Burton, turnaround jumper, free throw line is no good, but there's the offensive board by Wooderson. And the Red Devils are not very strong on the boards here in the first half. As CAC is getting some offensive boards and keeping their possessions alive. And here's Bryant with it down the corner, and Smith has it. Now Bryant, three from the corner is good. Back-to-back threes by Riley Bryant, and this is a 17-13 ball game.
And this same thing happened Tuesday night, Shane. We hopped out to a big lead, and then we let them come back, and then we settled down and ended up taking care of business.
Corey's in the corner with it, gets it to her sister Katie inside the Abby. Abby kicks it out. Josie's got the wide open three, and it is, in and out, no good. It was a good look. Bryant, and here's a three by Smith, and that's long, and Corey Keister comes away with the board. And there's going to be a foul right there on Petlak. We'd like to give a shout out there to our boy Kellen, who is our game drink runner.
Yeah, that sounds like a good word for it.
He keeps us hydrated.
That is right. I'll remember that when football season starts, Kellen, when we start running.
Corey Keister has it now on the wing, up top to Abby. Katie now. Katie's trying to, she gets a screen from Abby, and her three's a little bit long. And Red Devils have really gone cold from the outside here in the second. They get it down on the block, and the shot is good by Dodd. And this is a 17-15 ball game now. Coach Mack wants a timeout. So with that, we'll take a break. You're listening to watching the Red Devil Basketball 99.3, the Eagle, and the ARD Sports Network. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back here in Atkins, conference night with the Atkins Red Devils and the CAC Mustangs. The girls have a 17-15 lead as we have gone cold here after a pretty good first quarter, but this second quarter we can't hit nothing outside. And CAC's crawled back into it with a couple of threes and some inside buckets.
That's right, Shane. We are touching every part of the rim and can't get it to fall.
They get it in. They try to get it inside to Abby, but now Josie has it. Raina has it up top to Abby. Over to Jordan. Now here's Josie with it. Josie kicks it out. Cunningham. Abby. Raina. Jordan. Three from the wing is no good. And Josie fights for the board, but kicks it back into Bryant. And Bryant's on the run. Riley kicks it up top. Now in the corner to Wooderson. Her three is partially blocked. And here comes Katie out with it. Now Katie's off and running. Gets it down to Abby. Abby to the goal. Nice sidestep move, but she didn't put enough on the shot. And it's coming back this way with Bryant. They kick it inside Burton. Bryant has it now. Here's Wooderson. Now inside. Shot by Burton is good. She's got 6 in the first half, T, and it's all been that free throw line jump shot.
Well, if you remember when we played in Little Rock, it was Bryant and Burton. Burton was at the high post, and she got a couple of easy baskets there too.
Yep. Josie thought about the three, decided not to, kicks it over to Raina. Raina gets it inside. Abby's being triple teamed, kicks it back out. Raina kicks it up top, over to Jordan, over to Katie. Now they get it inside to Abby, and there's somebody wide open. Raina is, and her shot is a little long, but Jordan runs it down. Katie lets it fly. It's no good. At the shot clock goes off, and Bales comes away with it. Jordan Bales quickly down the floor. Here's Bryant. Bryant drives, cut off at the baseline. Now Bryant gets it back. Now kicks it up top. That's Bales with it. Now over to Wooderson. Dodd has it in the corner, up top to Bryant. Now to Wooderson. Here's Bryant. 3 in the corner. It's good. And that brings it in to the first half here in Atkins. And wow, what a second quarter for the CAC Mustangs. 3 threes by Bryant, and they take a 3-point lead to the half, 20-17. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back here and talk about this first half. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. at the half. It is 20-17 CAC over your Atkins Lady Red Devils, and it's one of those. How did that happen first halves? Because the Red Devils came out and had control early on. It was up 14-5, and then the shots quit falling, and Riley Bryant, the one that we've talked about her every time. She hit 3 threes in the second, and then Burton went to work inside. She had 6 in the first half, and we're down 3, T.
I know, Shane. Our defense has went down the drain, and we are not rebounding at all. We're watching the ball get shot. We're standing there watching. Instead of a girl going to find somebody, put a body on her, and go attack the boards, we're just expecting the ball to come to us or come off long every time, and we're just not attacking the backboards.
And after the last week and really the last 3 games, Abby's only got 3 points in the first half. And we're talking, she has been dominant over the last 3 games. And then they've done a pretty good job. They're triple teaming her inside.
Well, that's the thing. When you're an opposing coach and you go look at stuff, you look at a player, okay, Abby has 31 against Baptist Prep. She comes back with another 27, 28 against Dover. And then however many she had Tuesday night. You start noticing the trend and you say, well, we're going to let somebody in. We're going to make somebody else beat us. We're not going to let this girl beat us tonight. When she gets the ball in the post, we're attacking her right now. Attack her left side because she's going to turn left. Okay.
Right.
Attack the left arm every time she catches the ball in the post. Make her get rid of it. Make our girls have to knock down shots to beat them.
And T, that's what Coach Quattlebaum has done. He's like packing it in on Abby, and he says, "Here, y'all gonna have to hit some threes tonight."
Well, we did in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then in the second quarter, which I didn't even know the quarter had gone that fast.
I didn't either.
But the ball is touching every part of the rim, Shane, and coming out. We're getting good looks at the basket. We're not going to be able to just drive it in there because they have the lane packed. So we need to just pull. If the three's not falling, take 2 dribbles, get you a 10 or 15-foot jump shot, pull up and shoot it.
Right. Fans, we want to remind you that we will have senior boys action after this one. We will, reset the stream, but we'll stay here on the radio and just be watching that about 10, 15 minutes after the girls are done. We'll have senior boy action with Atkins and CAC. And want to remind you, next week we'll be on the road for 2. We'll be at Mayflower Tuesday and Perryville Friday. So we're fixing to log some windshield time next week.
Man. I think what I like to hear, logging windshield time, especially going to 2 places. Hey, good thing about going to Mayflower, we go through Conway. They have great restaurants in Conway.
I agree with you right there.
Perryville, not so much.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're going to take another 3-minute break, and we'll come back and get you ready for second half action here. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 3 minutes. heard about her was all just tremendous. And our hearts are broken for Lamar. You know, we play these schools. This is a conference, and you play these schools. You see them twice a season in basketball. But it's a family too, T, because you get to know everybody. And so our condolences, our prayers, our thoughts. I mean, everything that we can send to Lamar. I mean, your heart just breaks, and they're going to have to overcome a lot. And we just wish them the best, and just want to give our thoughts and prayers to the family for the upcoming uh, things that they're going to have to go through. And they're still shooting half court shots here, raising money.
I wonder if they'll let me shoot one from up here in the rafters. But instead of a free drink or candy, we up the odds a little bit.
Lucas Shannon just tried one with the one-arm baseball
We need
chuck.
to tell our football players to go sit back in the bleachers. Oh, Lexi even got a toss.
So if I'm correct, is Limbo the only one that's hit?
I saw a couple basketball players hit, but not 100% sure that they paid for that shot.
Lamar was supposed to play homecoming tonight, and of course they've canceled and moved it to a later date.
They probably moved it to when we play.
No, I saw they rescheduled it later. It's not us.
Huh.
But I know they've got a tough next few days coming up. But just if you're a Lamar listener, watcher, if you happen just to tune in tonight on us, here at the ARD Sports Network and Atkins School community, our thoughts and prayers are with you. And this has turned out to be the longest half I've ever had to sit through.
We could have played 2 quarters for as long as that halftime was.
There's still 3 minutes left, eh?
I felt like we were at a football halftime. I'm not going to lie, Shane. I was sitting up here like, man, what is. But then, the little cheerleaders did their dance, and then we did the half court shots.
Yeah.
So surely the halftime for the senior boys game won't be 20 minutes long.
All right, well, we're going to take another 2-minute break then, and surely we'll be ready to go when we come back. You're listening and watching the Atkins basketball on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. We'll be back in 2 minutes. hopefully they've got that offense ready to go here, as it just disappeared in that second quarter, and it allowed CAC to come back and take a lead here at the half. These are the games that you got to have. You got to take care of these at home, and
Can't let teams hang around. You got to take care of the teams that hang around. Don't let them hang around, because the ones that hang around end up doing scary things in the end.
right. Will be Red Devil ball start the third quarter here. And it is Corey getting it in to her sister Katie. Now in the corner, Corey has it. Tries to get it over Josie. Josie gets it, kicks it out. Abby, three from the wing is too long. And Corey Keister runs it down. So Corey doing good offensive work right there. And Katie's trying to penetrate now. Katie kicks it out. Lexi lets the three fly. And it's no good. And boy, that cold streak is still going right now, T.
All I hear is clank, clank, clank. What are we running, the Maryland Eye in basketball here, Shane?
And Bryant's got it now. Bryant kicks it off to Petlak. And in the corner now, Bryant drives baseline, and layup is good. T. Bryant is just trying to take this game over.
You should have knew that was coming, Shane.
Yep. Here's Abby. Abby spin move, and she loses it. And here comes Smith with it. And gets it off. Burton's layup is good. Coach Mack wants a timeout. Red Devils trail by 7. You're listening to watching Red Devil Basketball 99.3, The Eagle, and ARD Sports Network. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're on our way to get beat tonight.
Yep.
All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins. 6:33 left here in the third, and CAC has come out, scored the first 4 points, and they've extended this lead to 24-17.
Shane, we're not moving on the offensive end. We're just kind of standing around.
Josie has it, gets it to Lexi. Lexi gets inside. Shot is no good, but draws the foul.
And that foul's going to be on Burton. Her second. Team first. That will send Lexi Gooden to the line for 2.
First free throw is no good. Lexi's second is no good. And Katie comes out with it. Abby gets it to Corey. Corey to Josie. Now back inside. Abby's got it. Layup is good. So the Lady Red Devils finally found the ball to go through the hole, T.
Maybe that's what we needed, Shane.
Here's a little pressure by the Lady Red Devils, but the Mustangs break it. They get it to Bryant. And shot is no good. Cunningham gets the board. Here comes Corey with it. Corey kicks it in the corner to Lexi. Lexi looking, gets it inside Abby. Spin move. Kicks it out. Josie. Back to Abby. Abby penetrates, kicks it to Lexi. Over to Corey. Corey back to Lexi. Abby. Corey thought about it. Kicks it off to Josie. Now inside, Abby's got her girl back down. Kicks it out. Lexi, 3 in the corner. And it's golly. It's no good. That thing went 3/4 of the way down.
I'm pretty sure it touched nylon.
But it stays with the Red Devils as it was knocked out of bounds on the miss. Here's Josie with it now. Now inside Abby. Abby kicks it out to Josie. Josie to Katie. Back inside. Abby's got him pinned. Shot is no good. Burton comes out with it. Now Bryant has it up top for the Mustangs. And here's that formation again, T. Bryant drives all the way down. Layup is good. Well, we didn't see this from Bryant at Little Rock. Corey shots off balance. Lexi gets the board. She falls to the floor, and it's going to be taken away by the Mustangs. And here's a shot. No good. Follow up blocked by Abby, but Bryant gets the tip in. Red Devils trail by 9. Katie drives all the way, draws the foul. Can that be Bryant's third? No, that one's on
Petlack.
Petlack.
First, second. That will send Katie to the line for 2, though.
First free throw is good. (28-20). Red Devils have a lot of work to do here. Katie's second is good. Gets them both. Katie has 9 on the night, leading scorer for the Red Devils. And no, there was a steal, and it is a steal as Cunningham tipped it away. Katie comes out with it. Katie, runner in the lane, good. It's 28-22. 28-23, I'm sorry. You know what, team? Maybe the sophomore says, I'm going to take this over.
That's right.
It's, referee went out of bounds, but he don't know who he's going to give it to.
Lady Mustangs got the timeout before the ball went out of bounds.
Okay, timeout. So with that, we'll take a break. Red Devils cut it to 5. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle and ARD Sports Network. We'll be back in 30. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here. 3:35 left here in the third. Red Devils trail by 5. Smith with it up top. Kicks it over to Petlack. And now here's Burton. Burton jumper in the lane. No good. And ball's being knocked around. Bryant comes away with it. Here's Petlack. Shot no good. Corey with the board. Corey's running it down the floor. Now she'll pull up. Cunningham has it on the wing. Kicks it inside Lexi. Lexi backing her girl down. Shot is no good. And Coach Mack said, I need a foul right there. They get it inside to Burton. Burton drives. Layup is no good, but she'll go to the line for 2.
And that's going to be Lexi's third, Shane. Team first of the half. That will, like you said, that will send Burton to the line for 2. I thought Burton might have got away with the hook right there, Shane.
So Burton's first free throw's no good. And as my broadcast partner always says, ball don't lie.
That's right. I mean, she must have hooked her.
Second one by Burton is, wow, that thing hit everything before it went down. She gets 1 out of 2, and it's 29-23. Katie quickly down the floor draws the foul. The sophomore's really starting to assert herself here in the third.
That's right. She's taking over. And that foul's going to be on Dodd. Her first, team third. That will send Katie to the line for 2.
Katie's first is good.
She got to get a little bit of arch on that one, Shane. That was just a smidge too flat.
She needs some of Lexi's rain.
Oh.
Katie, who's now in double figures, and her second one is no good. And Bryant gets the board. Red Devils trail by 5. Red Devils try to put some pressure on now. And they get it to Burton. Burton cut off at the free throw line. Bryant's wide open at the top. 3 is no good. Cunningham with the board. And Katie's looking now. Katie coming across quickly down the corner. Jordan pulls it back up to Abby Grace. Abby Grace in the corner now. Jordan, 3 from the corners. No good. But she runs a rebound down, gets it to Corey. Corey now gets it to her sister Katie. Lexi has it in the corner. Lexi up top to Corey. Corey, 3 at the top is no good. Long. Burton with the board. And Burton gets it out to Dodd. Dodd quickly down the floor to Smith, and Burton's wide open. Lane gets the layup.
We're scared to step over in front of her now, Shane. We're just going to let her drive to the basket.
31-24, minute and a half left here in the third. Red Devils trail by 7. Corey has it on the wing. Gets it to Abby. Abby comes up to the point. Hands off to Katie. Katie kicks it in the corner. Jordan, baseline jumper is in and out, no good. How many have we seen of those tonight, T? And Lexi gets off at the board. Pull up free throw line jumper by Katie is good. So it's 31-26. Bryant gets it to Burton, quickly down to Wooderson, and that is a travel right there.
Well, she tried to run all the way from Maumelle to the basket on that one.
31-26, 56 seconds left, T, and you could get a 2-for-1 here in the final minute or so, but you got a chance to get within this 5 and get some momentum going to this 4th.
Just run the offense through number 5. She got the hot hand right
It
there.
is her hand here in the third. Abby Grace drives. Shot is good. Abby said, I'll help you out, Katie, and she gets a bucket to fall. 31-28. Bryant has it up top. And here's your favorite formation, T.
No, that ain't my favorite formation.
Burton, turnaround jumper's no good. Abby with the board. You got 10 seconds left. Time to get a shot here. 7 seconds. 6. Katie. Abby has it. 3 at the top is no good. It was short. But that is going to bring it into the third quarter. Red Devils showed some life there. Got back in this thing. They trailed by 3, 31-28. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 30. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins. We get ready for this fourth quarter action here. Red Devils, well, you're right back where you were at the half. You're down by 3. I mean, it almost got ugly there in the third. Almost went down double digits, but the sophomore, Katie Keister, put the Red Devils on her back and got them back in this.
That's right, Shane. She just asserted herself right into the game.
looks like, we watch Katie a lot, and she is one of the most unselfish players that you have seen. She loves to get that assist, but looks like somebody give her that ticket to shoot tonight, T.
Well, she's been had the ticket, Shane. She just don't want to pass it.
Here's Riley Bryant. They get it inside Burton. Burton is trying to drive on Lexi. Lexi does a good job, keeps her out. But Bryant gets inside, back to Burton. Burton's going to let that thing fly from the wing, and no good. And the rebound's brought down by Raina, and she gets it off to Katie. Katie quickly down the floor. Katie all the way to the hole. Layup is good. Katie Keister. And it's a 1-point deficit now, and Katie almost gets the steal from Burton. They get it to Wooderson. Wooderson almost slid with that one. Bryant gets it inside. Bryant loses it now to Cunningham. Back to Katie. Katie's on the run. Oh, and Katie lost the handle of it, and Bryant comes away with it. Bryant and draws the foul and hits the bucket right there.
If you're going to foul them,
hack them.
They don't get a shot of it. I'm not going to run beside you and give you a hip bump and let you throw something up and have a chance to make it. If I'm going to foul you, I'm going to let you about to hit that pad down there.
Hey, if you're going to foul, you're going to Devo Davis foul, aren't you?
I'm going to let them know.
Bryant hits the three-point play right there. And it is now 33 to 34. It should be. There it is, 34-30. Red Devils trail by 4. Here's Gooden with it on the wing. Back to Abby. Abby up top. Back over to Katie. Raina has it now. Kicks it down to Abby. Abby. Cross court now to Katie. Katie gets it inside to Lexi. Lexi goes up. Layup's no good, but she draws the foul.
And that foul's going to be on Bryant. Should be her third, Shane. Team fourth. That will send Lexi to the line for 2.
First free throw's no good. Lexi will have one more. Shot is good. Lexi makes it a 3-point deficit now for the Lady Red Devils. They trail 34-31. Quickly down the floor is Dodd. Dodd loses it out of bounds, but it was knocked out of bounds by Lexi.
Thought she got away with the walk there, Shane.
I did too. I saw a little shuffle. But it's going to stay here. Here's the inbounds to Bryant. Bryant kicks it over now to Petlak, and now they get it back to Smith. Smith comes back up top with it, looking for help, and finds wide open Dodd underneath the goal. Dodd was wide open underneath the goal. 36-31. Katie with it now. Kicks it over to her sister, Corey. Corey from the 3 is good! And that's a Keister combo right there. 3-point basket, Corey Keister. And there's the layup by Dodd again. And it's 38-34. 5.5 left. Katie off to her sister Corey. Corey back over to Jordan up top. Whips it over to Katie. Cross court. Corey 3 from the wing is a little bit short, and Burton comes out with it. Burton quickly down the floor, and she's cut off by Corey. Riley Bryant shot is no good. Dodd gets the bucket and the stick back right there. Will go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
And that foul was on Katie Keister, Shane. We just got out of position right there. Got cut out of position, Lady Devils.
T, that's 3 straight trips that Jordan Dodd has hit buckets.
In the lane.
In the lane. Not Burton, not Bryant. 3 throw is no good. Here's Katie with it up top. Kicks it over to Corey. Whips it over to Katie. Katie, jumper from the wing. Good. What a night for the sophomore here. 40-36. Bryant drives, kicks it out to Smith. Now Burton has it. Bryant thought about it, but then pulls it back to Smith. Burton wide open, gets the shot on the block. T, they are getting some wide open looks on that block.
Yes, they are, Shane.
Corey has it on the wing. Abby, free throw line jumper in and out, no good, and it's rebounded by Smith. Oh, we've got a couple of them that banged heads underneath, and here's a shot down the floor, and there's a block on Abby. So it's 42-36.
I thought she was set, Shane.
And here's Smith's first free throw is no good. Smith will get one more. Second one is good. Jaden Smith with the free throw makes it 43-36. We're going to have timeout by Coach McAnulty as the Lady Red Devils trail by 7, 43-36. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3. The Eagle will be back in 30 seconds. Devil fans back here. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins, we've got 3:57 left in this contest, and it's 43-36. And the way this game has gone here in the second half, every time the Red Devils get close, get within 3 or less, then CAC finds wide open looks down underneath on the block, and it gets back out to 7 or 8.
That's right. I mean, 3 possessions down the floor, you called it. Dodd had 3 baskets from the right block. And we're pressing, we're just not getting back on defense.
So Katie comes across the timeline with it, gets it to Jordan. Jordan back up top to Corey. Corey whips it over to Katie. And here's a almost steal as an errant pass there by Katie, but caught a break. And it'll stay with the Red Devils. Corey inbounds to Katie. Corey on the wing with it. Back up top to Jordan. Katie has it now. Corey, 3 deep from the wing is no good. Abby Grace fought for it, but Bryant comes away with it. Bryant pulls up at the top, gets it to Smith. Down in the corner to Petlak. Petlak needing help as Taylor's all over. And Coach Quattlebaum wants a timeout as he saw Petlak was in trouble. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break. Red Devils still trail by 7. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball, 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 30. All right, Red Devil fans back here. 2:56 left. 43-36. CAC leads your Atkins Lady Red Devils as Red Devils, they fight and crawl and they get themselves back into it by just trailing by 1, 2, or 3 points. And then as soon as they do that, CAC will put another 4 or 5 on the board and open it back up. So we got to get over the hump. We've only got 2:56 left. We got to rebound, especially down here.
That, and we got to stop. We got to stop. We got to play better on-ball defense and off-ball defense. We got to play better help defense. When Bryant drives the lane, we have no help. I would back off and not guard none of the rest of them and make sure Bryant and Burton don't score on the inside.
So Bryant has it up top now for the Mustangs. She gets in the lane. Her runner is good. T, they're getting all the rolls tonight. Is that safe to say?
That's true.
Katie, 3 at the top, is in and out, no good. And it's taken down by Petlack. Here's Bryant with it. Red Devils trail by 9. Bryant drives to the hole, kicks it back inside, stolen by Corey Keister. Corey gets it coming across the timeline. Corey whips it over to Katie. Katie looking. Here comes Jordan up top. Back to Corey. Down in the corner, Josie, 3 in the corner is off. Abby fights for it, and it's going to stay with the Red Devils.
Surely within the next 2 minutes and 1 second, some of those shots will start falling.
We need them. Josie whips it in the corner. Here's Corey. 3 is good. Corey Keister with a 3, and that's a big 3.
Now you got to have a stop.
And shot is no good by Dodd, and Cunningham comes in for the board. She's going to draw the foul.
And that foul's on Dodd, her second, team 5th. So we're still a little ways from the bonus.
Here's Katie. Kicks it over to Josie. Josie looking for help, trying to drive, and draws the foul.
And that foul's on Petlick. Her third, team 6. So next foul, we will be in the bonus, Shane. We still have a couple fouls to give. So if it comes down to that where we do need to start fouling, we have some to give. Try to stall the time a little.
Josie's first free throw's good. And she'll get one more. Chance to cut it to 4 right here if she can get this one. Second one is no good, but Kate. Oh, we got a lane violation on the Mustangs, and Josie will get one more. Josie's next one's good. So the Red Devils have cut it to 4, T, with a minute and a half left. Here's Bryant. Bryant is going to hand it off to Smith. Smith being double teamed in the corner, almost dribbled it off her foot. Now they get it. Bryant kicks it off to Petlack, back to Bryant. Layup's good.
There's no reason to guard any other girl on the court. They're not trying to score.
Here's Josie with it. Josie gets it to Abby. Abby back to Josie. Josie, 3 from the wing is short. No good. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Atkins right there on the jump ball call. Red Devils trail by 6. They get it in to Abby. Shot is no good. Lexi's follows, no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. It has been that kind of night underneath the goal. We've seen them go 3/4 of the way down. And here's Abby. 3 from the corners, in and out, no good. Josie goes up. Shot is good. So Red Devils finally get it to fall with 43 seconds left, and they trail by 4. And we're going to keep it right here. 47-43, and there's an 8-second difference on the shot clock. So T, you're going to have to foul because you're down 2 possessions. So do you let it? You let it
ball's
play.
going to be in the backcourt, Shane. So you don't go for the foul. You go for the steal automatically.
Right.
If you don't get a quick steal, then you want to foul their worst free throw shooter. I have never seen 14 shoot the ball one time tonight. That's the person I'm going to foul.
You don't want to foul Bryant
or Burton. I will foul the other 3 because they don't want to score.
No.
They're not even look. They will have a wide open lane. They're not even looking at the basket. If I don't get a quick steal here, I'm going to foul Petlick, Dodd, or Wooderson if she's in the game. Yeah.
Had a tickle in my throat. So Petlick's going to inbound it for the Mustang. And boy, you know who? There's the steal. Oh!
That's okay. We still had 2. We had 3 fouls to give.
Well, there was almost a steal right there, and Raina had her back to it. She didn't know the ball got tipped, but there's a foul right there on Raina. So Coach Quattlebaum wants a timeout now. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break then. Red Devils trail by 4 with 42 seconds left. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 30 seconds. Okay, Red Devil fans, we're back here with 42 seconds left. It is 47-43. Red Devils trail the CAC Lady Mustangs. It will be Mustang ball, and the Red Devils still have one more foul to give, so they're going to have to foul quick to get that one.
2, Shane. We only have 5.
Oh, okay, so we've still got, yeah. They get it inbounds to Bryant, and Bryant's going to be fouled by Raina. So it will be inbounded again. Now, the next one will put CAC in the 1-and-1. And they foul Bryant, so she'll go to the line.
And that's the one we said we cannot foul.
Bryant has got
a bunch.
24 on the night. Bryant's free throw is good.
She has over half her points.
Second one by Bryant is it's all no good. So it's 5-point deficit. Here comes Katie. Quickly, Corey. Back up top. Abby. Josie. Back to Abby. Abby, 3 at the top is too long. No good. Rebounded by Dodd. And that'll put Jordan Dodd on the line.
After about the 3-minute mark in the first quarter, Shane,
the rims tightened up.
They got like carnival tight, like the Polk County Fair type when you're at that little game and you're trying to win that big old bear and the rim's oblong.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Here's the free throw by Dodd. Is good. T. Dodd has 11 on the night.
Well, 6 of them come from that right block down there.
Next one by Dodd is no good. Still 2-possession game. And here comes Katie with it. Katie to her sister Corey in the corner. 3 is good. A Keister combo. Cuts it to 3. Timeout, Coach Mack. So Corey hits her third 3 and cuts this to 3 now with 15 seconds left, T. And you're going to have to foul quick.
You got to get a steal.
Yeah.
Steal's the only way because I'm pretty sure Coach Mack is out of timeouts.
Yeah, the referee just told Coach Mazar that's it.
So you got to get the steal. Can't go for jump ball because possession's going their way. You got to go for the quick steal. And if you are, you have got to deny Bryant the basketball. She cannot touch the ball. Face guard the entire time. If somebody else touches the ball, that's fine. Deny her the basketball.
You know, that's who Coach Quattlebaum is. I mean, it's got to be emphasizing who it's got to come into.
Well, they're fixing a double screen for her, Shane, and I am checking her as soon as she comes off that double screen.
And here's Bryant with it. So Bryant's going to be fouled, and she'll be going to the line. And that is 4 on Reyna. Bryant's first free throw is off. It's no good. Red Devils oh my word. Abby got the rebound, and the handoff was stolen by Petlack, who had to be fouled. Oh, my word. Well, here's Petlack on the line, T. Oh. Petlack's second is good. So Coach Quattlebaum wants a timeout. And it is a 5-point lead now for the Mustangs. We'll take one last break. You're listening, watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and ARD Sports Network. Back in 30 seconds. Hey, had a chance. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here at Atkins with 11 seconds left. It will be Red Devil ball. They're down by 5. Had a chance on that last possession. Got the miss at the free throw line. And on the handoff, Petlack swatted the ball away, and Katie had to foul her. So Katie is pushing it down the line here, gets it in the corner to her sister Corey, and it's too long. And Bryant comes out with it. And that's going to be the ball game as the Lady Mustangs still won here at Atkins tonight, 51-46 over the Lady Red Devils. And T, I get it. It's safe to say that our Jeremy Boger, A-plus insurance player of the game tonight for the Lady Red Devils is going to be sophomore Katie Keister, 18 points tonight.
You are correct, Shane. She definitely stepped up in the second half, and she, we were on a slumped there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and like you said, the game almost got into double digits. We get it cut to one, and then we just could never get it back. They'd hit a big basket. We'd come down and match them. They'd hit another big basket, and then we wouldn't get back on defense. And it just kept piling up on
Right.
top of things we never could overcome.
Well, this one is a hard one to lose here tonight because it's one that you needed to have. So now we're back in that third place spot as Perryville had given us that break to stay up there in the second, but now you let one slip away here tonight, you'll fall behind Dover and Lamar. But you're still in that area where you just got to clean this up and take care of business. On the road now. Gets tough.
Yeah, the venues don't get any easier from here.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Get ready for this boys game on our network and on 99.3 The Eagle. So we'll take a 5-minute break and we'll be back. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball here on the ARD Sports Network and listening on 99.3 The Eagle. Back in 5 minutes.